What's up, you all? And as requested, the Queen, Miss Celine Dion, vocal gems, lesser known performances. Let's get right on into it. She has so many live vocal level, prime level performances. You better finesse notes.
Que j'aimerais pour deux éternités.
Mm.
Ton visage. Il est beau, il est chaud, il est un peu de bord. Ton visage.
That vibrato is heavenly.
Tu restes collé, assis sur mon passé qui s'ennuie, mon passé, et je le redessine. Il va en dessous, mon visage.
Listen, volume control for days, the delivery, just the breathiness, and just the. I love that her dynamics are just so crazy. And that vibrato on those smooth, whispery, quiet notes, that was heaven. That vibrato was heaven. And then that resonant, just extremely powerful punch in the face of a belt at the very end. Just incredible, incredible. She knows how to paint a picture, that's for sure. Come on. Resonance. Come on. Epicness. That was too much epicness right there. Even the cameraman was clearly shook. He was clearly shook. It was shot just too much. The drummer, the beat, but that run that she did. How many notes did she just run through there? That run was crazy long. Crazy accurate, crazy crystal clear. But just how many notes in when she modulated before that into that ascending run into that high note and just the distortion there and just the raspiness of it. Come on. I love it. That was epic. I need to watch that performance. I might have already racked through it years ago and don't remember. But I need to go with that. I need to go with that performance because I need to know how the rest of that went. You know what I mean? That's epic. Ooh, I love this. Ooh. Come on.
In a little cafe just around.
The clarity there, the power there, the resonance, but most of all, the clarity. That song shows the heck out of her voice, her tone, her belts. It's so, and I feel so much emotion from that. It's so emotive, just a simple, sustained, crystal clear belt. So emotive to me. I know that's subjective, but for me, I feel that when she does that. Man, it's just so incredible. And it's just something about it that I can't quantify. That's just so amazing about that. Come on. You better sing. What just happened? Have I reacted to that? I feel like that look is familiar to me, but them vocals, that agility, that just the musicality, the instrument. She sounds like at times she sounds like an electric guitar. And just I want to hear that again. That was absolutely epic. The fire that she has when she is singing, that fire, she's got so much fire. And she throughout that whole performance was eating those high belts like they were nothing. Crystal clear, powerful again. I mean, supported. I mean, just bright and free, and just her stamina and the sounding like instruments, and just the just I can't deal the agility. That's what you got from me. That's it. The phrasing there. Very different phrasing. Very rich tone. Come on, the quicker vibrato in the world. Come on. The transitions, though, the clarity of the head voice when she transitioned, and the finesse with the melody, the ornamentations were so jazzy and just perfection, perfection. So much. And her phrasing also, I'm sorry, her phrasing was very different than what I'm used to from her. She definitely switched it up to go with that style, which I appreciate. Little baby, no, don't you cry. Musicality. The ear, her placement. I mean, she's just she. Sustained. Good gracious. Resonant as a mother.
des chauffeurs d'autobus, opérateurs de métro, oh,
Come on.
et employés de service au transport 5, 2, 7, 41, 71.
Come on. Come. Listen. For me, Glennis Grace is the Whitney Houston when it comes to tributes. But and I correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if Celine might have recorded this in her prime in the '90s. If a early '90s Celine sang that song and did it her own way, which everybody tries to do exactly like Whitney Houston. But I think she could do if she was doing what she's doing there and putting her ornaments where they were and doing that stuff. If she could do it her own way in the '90s, I think during that time she was probably the only person who could actually get away with doing that song her own way, and it's still sounding incredible. I mean, everybody that I can think of, whenever they cover "I Will Always Love You," they try to do it exactly like Whitney. And you can't replicate that tone, that perfect diction. But if she did it her own way, that would have been. If she would have did like a whole recording of that, doing what she was doing there, you got a yes from me, dog. You got a yes from me. Here I go, sound like Randy Jackson again.
You are
Oh.
Oh, God, you seem great.
Really?
I know
A
that's.
little inattractive.
And you are the voice stronger. You are the voice.
Oh.
Much more than this.
Oh, I remember this.
I did it my way. Yes, there were times I'm sure you knew when I belonged more than I could chew. But through it all,
Man.
there was doubt. I did it all. Let's get it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way.
The power there is just too great. The fullness, the roundness of that bell, just the power. I mean, it's just indescribably just so feeling. You know what I mean? Just a good wide open, a well placed, the good mask, the perfect mask, and the sound just beyond resonant, beyond full, beyond even. Just the volume there is nuts. It's just nuts.
I found a dream to rest my cheek to, a dream that I had enough of. Oh yeah, you smile,
You better
you smile.
just say it and I'll say
Spin skies,
it.
and here we are in heaven. For you are mine, and last, baby, baby. It's time to shine.
Woo. Effortless.
Your voice is in great shape.
Hey, you're hitting those notes.
No kidding. I'm not that great. This is helping me tremendously.
I don't know, but this keeps pretty amazing.
I'm
Focus on nothing else.
I don't know. Just play.
You play that thing like you're talking to God.
You what?
You strong.
What does that mean?
Gratis sa kita, Julie. You strong those strings.
You strum those strings like an angel on earth. Play me the
On
first
there.
phone lines, please.
That was so auto-tuned like.
Sometimes it's so hard to tell. I don't even know myself, but you do. Yeah, you do. Oh, yeah. Woo!
Celine!
Yeah, you do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Do a tape in which you might change some notes here. Just be real soft, real, be free.
Okay, shoot.
Now at this point, he just want to hear some more of this godly singing that she's doing. At this point, I am certain he's just taking advantage of the fact that he's got a singer like no other dead right there in front of his face, singing like he cannot believe. I would do the same thing. Just unbelievable. Let me tell you something. There is not a singer in this world. There ain't another one like Miss Celine Dion. That fire that's in her throat, especially in her prime, the stamina, the ease, the clarity and resonance of her belts, especially on open vowel sounds. I mean, it's as powerful as anybody I've ever heard. I mean, and just a few belts in particular, when she was singing that I Did It My Way, man, I don't think I ever heard a belt that powerful, recorded at least. When I Did It My Way, that was just so doggone. That was just so. I don't even know. I don't even have the words to describe the resonance, the power, to describe it's just earth shaking. That much power on that belt. The clarity of her belts as well. Her pitch is just perfect, and just her transitions and her head voice just crystal clear. Her runs, her agility, her fluidity is just I don't know what to say. I always say it, and it's always true. She doesn't sound human when she runs. She sounds like a flute. And her placement of her ornamentations, her ornaments are just perfection. Just perfection. And I can't even deal. I Did It My Way got me shook. Her in the studio had me shook, just eating those high notes with just the most blank, I don't care, this ain't nothing for me look on her face. No visible signs of strain, no veins popping out of her neck, no craziness, nothing. Just with the most relaxed posture. And just I'm amazed. I'm just amazed. I'm constantly amazed. Like genuinely, constantly blown away by her. And I mean just everything about her. And when she sings funk, when she's singing funk, and when she's singing with I'm not familiar with the lady she was singing with when she was doing the funk, and she did that extremely long run, and then she did that crazy ascending run from that incredibly high powerful note. Lady she was singing with looked like Whoopi Goldberg. When her and Whoopi were doing the thing, I mean, and the drummer, I mean, that was perfect. Y'all let me know what performance that was. Those three stick out to me the most. Because that she just went off. Oh, and I'm calling you. Hey, I'm calling you. That one. I remember listening to another version of that, her singing that, and it just blew me away, and that blew me away. Just her resonant, crystal clear belts are just some of the best ever. Some of the best ever. I would put her on stage in her prime with anybody, and I know she would shine. I mean, anybody, because she is just so well rounded and such a just a well rounded beast with great placement and just crazy stamina. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Please continue for more of your favorites. Peace.